Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. For Game 5 of the ALCS, the New York Yankees swatted 4 home runs in this one as they stole the victory in extra innings over the Astros, clinching the American League pennant. They will represent the AL in the World Series starting in a couple of days. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started, but now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. What's your take as they try to win an NL championship here on the road, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Milwaukee, the center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Past battles with Kendall Graveman, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Graveman has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference.
And the throw is in time to get him to. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First delivery to him on the way.
Darling.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Aguilar. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's hitting .429. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Fastball just inside.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Braun on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And the winner of our series will earn a World Series date with the New York Yankees. And what a series that will be. Chacin comes set. First pitch on the way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's only 1 for 10. No balls and a strike to count. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
That's it. The third baseman, Travis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marte is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's real.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Aguilar fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 5th.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He has been silent, 0 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping up now, Orlando Arcia. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Zobrist is there. 1 out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means the pitcher, Ulyss Chacin, starts to dig in. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Zobrist has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder.
So stepping in, Lorenzo Cain hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Cain, a native of Georgia. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now, Kendall
Leading
Graveman.
off for the Cubs. The
First
pitcher,
pitch on its way.
Kendall Graveman.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
1-1's the count.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Cain. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Line drive base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Here comes the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this?
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Cubs strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading off from Milwaukee, the right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yelich.
just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitchers do it for once.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The second baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The batter.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
1-2, here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound. High
fly ball out to straightaway center. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And right into the shift. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Dive by Baez. How about that?
Now batting. The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in now, Wilson Contreras. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The catcher, Wilson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-1 to Schwarber. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
In now, Kendall Graveman wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th.
Arcia.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Ulysses Chacin. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So striding forward now, Lorenzo Cain. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go! Into the bleachers and gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now
standing in now, Mike Moustakas. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 3-1. There's ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. No hits to this point.
Aguilar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Moustakas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's 2-0 Milwaukee. Striding in, Jason Hayward. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Ulysses Chassin. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Soft liner to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The batter.
He just has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart.
And the run is in to score from third. Ready for another shot now.
Baseman.
Chris Bryant. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Marte ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
0-1 the count. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Behind 0-2 now. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Junior Guerra, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 41, Junior Guerra.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Drilled to first. Aguilar is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're on to the 7th here in Game 6. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. First pitch coming. Here it
Go.
is. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Ball one.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away. Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball one. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. The score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. He was a ground out victim last time up. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball. 1-0. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count. 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Hit hard on the ground to first. Aguilar comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Pulled toward right center field. Kane is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. Daniel Descalzo will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. This is pulled into right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 4,
Eric Thames will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Brewers, number 7, Eric Thames.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The center fielder, number 6.
Ready now, Lorenzo Cain will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. The payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Gone. Corey Spangenberg will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 5.
Alex Claudio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Here's Jason Hayward now. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's 1 for 4.
Jason Hayward.
Hernan Perez is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. On the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Starling Marte becomes out number 2 this inning. Swing and a liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Xavier Cedeno will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Xavier Cedeno.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is line to left. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side and right into the shift. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there, got him to hit it where he wanted to, put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. That misses. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Now to the plate, Ryan Braun. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Ball even at 2-2. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-2.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Tony Barnett takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. In now, Hernan Perez. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Into the bleachers and out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and the lead is now 7-2.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Manny Pena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Pena, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ben Gamel will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Number 16, Ben Gamel.
Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge. Ben Gamel will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 16, Ben.
Josh Hader takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Hit high and deep to right center. Yelich on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one.
And look out, World Series. Here come the Milwaukee Brewers. They are champions of the National League.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.